sky's been swept. It's closing time and I'm a little tired. It's a long time since I've slept. But things are moving forward. I'm ready to move on. Heading for a brand new start at the break of dawn. Here I come. You better watch out. You better beware.
Living Pain here. Hope all is well. Well, some good news. As you saw in yesterday's video, I was, talking about momentum and getting back into the swing of things in terms of training, because I think it'd been close to a week where I haven't done much. And reason is, you initially it's like, okay, I need to take some time off, let my legs rest, my body rest, all that stuff. Do the, train this day, wait a couple days, that sort of thing. And it's just, you lose your momentum. And today I had a 40-minute run. Technically, as I mentioned yesterday, I could have done a bike ride and I bailed on it, which is not like me, but I just bailed on it. I figured, you know what, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna go out to Chuck's Roadhouse and have a couple of beers, which I did. And so this morning, I woke up and it's like, you're going to do your run. You have to, you got to get that momentum back, all that sort of stuff. So I did. And it was awesome. My calves, no problems at all. Kept the heart rate low, had to walk a number of times. And I think that was from having the beers yesterday. Your body needs to adjust. And so, yeah, getting that momentum back. Now I'm getting onto that schedule. And again, things, I'm not overeating right now. Yesterday had steak for dinner, could hardly even eat it. This morning, yeah, it's funny. I'm not sure if, I may have been misguided. I'm not sure. And what I mean by this is on Thursday this week, 2 days from now, I have a colonoscopy where there's, they put a camera up your backside and they look for, I guess, anything wrong, cancer or whatever. And so they give you this list of stuff you have to get. And I mean, the list is detailed and almost too much, like where they say, 3 days before, go and pick up these tablets and stuff from the pharmacy. Like it's at, go, on day 3 before. And then I think day 2, get off or 2 days before, get off any blood thinners. And I'm on Xarelto for a genetic condition I have where my blood clots. And so it's a lifelong thing. So I have to get off that starting today. And where the funny part is Alice said to me today, she goes, oh, it's your last meal. You can't eat anything. I'm like, oh man, really? And anyway, so I figure I'm gonna make a bacon, egg, and toasted sandwich for breakfast. I was thinking about it. This is gonna be my last meal. I had to what do I want for my last meal? And that just popped into my head. I'm thinking, if I was on death row, that death row, would that be what I would be asking for? A bacon, egg sandwich? Anyway, it turns out that I think it's tomorrow where I have my last meal, not today, so that's good. I got a reprieve from the warden. And then I have to go through all of these exercise with these tablets and, different things. And they say you might be up all night going to the washroom. And I know Alice was reading this stuff before me, and she's like, oh man, I wouldn't want to do this. This is kind of scary stuff. It's like, it looks painful, like not just the procedure, but all the rest of it. And then of course, when I go on Thursday, I got to have someone else will drive me. And then I guess they put you under, they sedate you, which is great because I had this done a long time ago and I wasn't sedated, or they didn't no, I wasn't sedated. And it was hard, man. I was screaming. Anyway, so I got a reprieve, and then I was going to go in and get my creatinine checked, but I didn't because listening to Dr. Fonseca, I should probably not do any exercise or anything 72 hours. He's Dr. F is a guy that follows the vlog. Should probably wait 72 hours and not do anything. That way, and drink lots of water, and then that way it'll be an accurate test, because if you're working out, it's my understanding that your body, when you're tearing a lot of tissue and muscle down, the body will kind of get high on the creatine or creatine, I guess, whatever it's called. So I didn't go today, and we'll see. I'll probably have to pick something next week or the week after. It's just I'm starting to get on my momentum again of working out. So, but I guess health is probably better, more important. So if I'm going to do it, I should probably do it sooner than later in the training. So this week is 19 weeks until the race, and yeah, started the training. I wish COVID was over so the pools would be open, because I just can't get swimming. And food wise, again, doing well. Calves are doing great. Like I said, on today's run, no calf issues at all. So the adrenal fatigue may in fact be true, and it also could be, just as I mentioned before, the stress that I was facing just with work, and then then you're training all the time, and I don't know what it is. All I know is I'm glad that I'm feeling nothing, and it's just so nice. And I want to touch wood on this, just preface it by that's 2 runs in a row that there hasn't been a problem. The first one was 10K, the next one was just under 6K, and so I'm keeping my fingers crossed, that it's going to be good. The other thing was just running outside, beautiful weather, hat, t-shirt. It was great. I had my cap on, and I got back, and it was all yellow from the sweat. And I think maybe that's just all the toxins, beer coming out, whatever, but it was good to get that going. And it's just a matter of now staying the course. Weight, as you saw, 203. It's actually surprising that it's not higher than that. I think maybe part of it is I've lost some muscle, but then, when you have beers, it's so hard, if not impossible, to lose weight. And but it's like you get on the momentum of having beers, it's hard to get off. You get on the momentum of not training, it's hard to get on. You are training all the time, it's easy to keep it up. So it's all about just momentum, and hopefully I've got it back. And then hopefully in the next week or two, I'm going to be caught up with work as these new people start taking over some of the stuff and doing a good job. So anyway, I don't think I have any more to report on that. I was going to try to make up yesterday's bike ride today, but then I thought, dude, you know what? You could do it. You're mentally ready to do it. But you know what? Your coach has you just doing one thing every day. If you missed one, don't try to make it up. Just keep on the schedule so that at least my muscles don't get unnecessarily torn down and they have ample time to recover. That's it for me. Living Pain. Have a good one. We will see you tomorrow.